The grace is beautiful, the joy is beautiful, the happiness is beautiful that we're experiencing. And I think that were I just to share with you just a few little glimpses from this Rishi's path of awakening and how the flowering of enlightenment took place for me, I would have to say that it was the burning, driving fire of an inner imperative. It was not something of the mind. It was not the thinking of the mind that caused that inner fire to become white hot and brilliant with the one pointed focus for enlightenment. It was not something that was forced. It was something that upswelled from within. But I had spent many years, I would say, creating what might be considered the perfect conditions for that fire to become a blazing inferno for the ascension of consciousness. In my case, I took the teachings of all the great masters very literally. I really am a pretty simple person, very simple. And perhaps the cunning of mind just wasn't there to dissect and convolute or complicate the simple truths, the wisdoms of the great ones. And so one of the very first of the understandings that was given to me is truth will set you free. It's truth that will set you free. And so I took that literally. And so the process of renouncing untruth was swift and ruthless because I merely made the decision to take the advice of the master literally. And at the time, my masters were some of the great ones that many of you have studied, that many of you have received illumination from, either through personal direct experience or through the inner planes. In my case, it was both. But living in truth became the burning, driving, impulse, imperative that was the decision maker of every word that came out of my mouth, of my deeds, of my actions. And so when I began to receive divine directives and a fullness of understanding about my life mandate, there was no doubt. Do you see? There was no second guessing. It was very simple. I simply went about doing what was assigned to me, and I think because it was so simplified in my own mind, truth will set you free. And the only way that I could unfold any kind of a divine mandate or higher life purpose was to do so through truth, to illumine my path, so that the complexity of the monkey mind and the cunning mind and the modern mind was not the obstacle, so that I myself was not the obstacle on my own path. Do you see? Do you see, dear ones? And so being very, very simple in how I walk the path accelerated it. I think that there was an element of trust and of faith that perhaps I derived from childhood, but I never mistrusted the clarion call. I didn't second guess the walking of the path. I don't recall my footsteps wavering. My footsteps were sure and certain on such basic, simple wisdoms. The truth will set you free. And so what took place with this ideal of the truth will set you free is I became very, very energetically sensitive. And as the energetic sensitivity began to increase, because there was nothing in the way, there was no untruth, there was no convolution, there was no past, present, or future in between myself and reality. And the next thing you know, the micro worlds opened, and the ability to travel, to penetrate cellular, molecular, atomic reality was happening automatically. In the same regard, the ability to have ascension experiences through the heavens upon the heavens and the wheels upon the wheels, do you see? And the pantheon of the gods, and beyond the lords of time, and beyond even the cosmic days and the cosmic nights was happening automatically, effortlessly. Because I set my path to the true north. That truth will set you free. Truth will set you free. Don't be afraid of it. Through that simple wisdom, I attained enlightenment. And I'm here extending my hand to you, and you, and you, and you. Walk with the Rishi. Walk with all the Rishis. Walk with all the masters. Enlightenment belongs to you. It's your true existence. For me, that is a fact. It is absolute. Enlightenment is already your true existence. And it cannot be otherwise. It cannot be otherwise. Isn't that a joy?